Hello everybody, a very warm welcome then to Canada. Scotland take on Morocco in the FIFA World Cup Group C, and this is probably going to be one of the biggest tests for Scotland yet. After Haiti on match day 1 worked out brilliantly for them, Morocco drew to Brazil, and so Scotland currently top of the group, and this could be a win for them today, would secure qualification to the round of 32. Brazil, of course, would need to beat Haiti, but I'm sure they'll do that anyways. It's time for them for the anthems. Let's get down to business then. Scotland, well, and Craig Gordon starting goal, Robertson, McKenna, Hanley and Hickey, Christie, Ferguson, McGinn, McTominay, Ben Gannon-Doak, and Che Adams starts up front for Scotland. A big tournament for Scotland, their first since 1998. Keep an eye out for Angus Gunn on the bench, but Craig Gordon becomes the top of the tree now, the oldest player to play at a World Cup. Well then, Scott McTominay's the star of this Scotland side, and I'm sure he'll do superbly well. But Morocco, after their draw against Brazil, it was quite an unexpected draw. No one really knew what was going to happen. But Morocco, the Africa Cup of Nations champions. Yassine Bounou starts in goal. Salah Eddine Egwed, Diop and Hakimi. Bouhaddi makes his first start this season. Abde Saibari, Amrabat, El Kabi, and of course Brahim Diaz on the right hand side. Keep an eye out for El Kanous on the bench. Unahi as well was a star in the last game against Brazil. Well then, Scotland, what have you got for us? The first game we've seen of them on Westie TV. Morocco, of course, this is the second game we've seen of them. Morocco get us underway for 90 minutes of football here in Canada, more specifically Vancouver, to see who will come on top of Group C at the end of tonight. Of course, Scotland would love to get 3 points. It would really confirm their place in the round of 32, especially as one of the high seeds. Here's Hickey. Here's Che Adams. Hickey again. Adams! Scotland roar forward already! There was a little camera freeze, but Che Adams scores for Scotland. It's another World Cup goal, and Steve Clarke's side are free flowing. I don't know why. Yassine Bounou, he goes with his left leg instead of his right. That's quite a shock. Oh my word. A bit haunting. Camera angle. Morocco behind then. Well, Morocco went ahead against Brazil. Brazil then eventually came back for Vinicius Jr. Well, it's the Haiti game a bit later tonight for Brazil. That's going to be an interesting one. Obviously, if Haiti do drop out, then it's going to be a battle between Haiti and Morocco on the last match day for that third spot, which could get them through. Well, Craig Gordon not lost any of his class, has he? Great save from Craig Gordon. Well, Achraf Hakimi now for Morocco. Into the area, whipped in, and Scott McKenna clears. Here's Salah Eddine. Brought in Bouhaddi. Little youngster. Abde, Al-Kabi, Hakimi's in the box. Morocco just can't quite find a way through. Bouhaddi's now on the ball again. Saibari. El-Kabi. Abde! Morocco strike back, and back on level terms they are again. Really well worked from Abde to slot it under Craig Gordon as he did. And the veteran Scottish keeper can't keep that out. Not great goalkeeping, I must say, from the former Celtic #1. Well then, back underway then. Well, what are we going to see in the next 70 minutes? This could be exciting. Of course, we've had a few draws in this World Cup on our World Cup coverage games so far this year. Here's John McGinn. Forward, looking for Che Adams again, but it's cleared by Issa Diop. Ferguson. Robertson. Just confirmed his move to Spurs the other day. McTominay now on the ball. Aguirre clears away. Bouadi into Saibari. El Kabi, Amrabat into Brahim Diaz. Knocked wide for Achraf Hakimi. Whipped into the box looking for El Kabi. And Craig Gordon, good little stop. I haven't really seen many people score from headers. That is one thing I have to see come back. Here's Salah Eddin. Saibari. Looking into the area. El Kabi and Hanley clears away. Well, half an hour down. And we continue to see Morocco starting to knock at the door a bit more on Scotland's 18-yard box. Sofiane Amrabat. Bouadi. Brahim Diaz. Robertson. There's a bit of ping pong in the box. And a goal kick for Scotland. Well, it looked like offside anyway, actually. Sorry, offside given on Hakimi. I think that's pretty stonewall in the eyes of the referee. Will be a free kick then for Scotland. Ball sent wide. Abde gets on the ball instead, and Hanley's there to collect just in case. Aaron Hickey, the Brentford man. Christie. Ben Gannon-Doak. Here's Stop McTominay. Che Adams on the ball. Gannon-Doak again. Chipped all the way forward looking for Che Adams, but not quite to be. And there Faguier clears away. Christie to Ferguson. McTominay. Here's Gannon-Doak. And that is the half-time whistle here in Vancouver. And Scotland had the lead in 5 minutes, but it all went down the pot after Abde got a goal to slot under Craig Gordon in that 20-minute mark. Half-time then, Scotland 1, Morocco 1. Welcome back, everybody. Second half underway here in Vancouver, and well, Scotland had the early chance, but they've really fallen off it a little bit. Morocco still on the tail. Of course, Scotland would love 3 points here because it means that they would need to go on to the round of 32 straight away, and they don't have to worry about Brazil, which are their last game. Of course, that's taking place in New York. You don't want to miss that one. He's knocked in for Che Adams. Diop clears away. And there is a bit of a foul in the area, and I think this is actually offside. Well, Ben Gannon-Doak knocked it in, and well, the referee's not even looking at that, so harsh. Very, very harsh. Here's Yassine Bounou then for Morocco. A lot of people, I think, are concerned about the Africa Cup of Nations controversy, but in the lead up to this tournament, of course, that was back in January, that was going on. foul given, and well, Ferguson gets a yellow card for a foul on Saibari. And yeah, it was a tug of the shirts, which I think you can't really get away with these days. And Achraf Hakimi will have a free kick from the deep to try and find a Moroccan head. Taken short. Diop back on the ball. Amrabat. Saibari. Hanley gets in the way. And now Christie's now on the run for Scotland. Needs to get more forward. Gannon Doak. Hickey. Christie. Played forward. Great ball for Gannon Doak. McTominay's free. I don't know why you're doing step overs when you're under pressure like that. El Kaabi, great play into Amrabat. Name for the Manchester United fans when he's there on loan as the Moroccan Vin Diesel. Other times he played like Vin Petrol. Here's McGinn. Robertson into Ferguson. Played forward to Ryan Christie. Wide out now. Finding Gannon Doak. Laid in for Hickey. Adams across to McTominay. Diop gets in the way. It's 20 minutes left to go. Abde. Salah Eddine. Saibari back to Salah Eddine again. Amrabat. Chip forward looking for Brahim Diaz. Whipped across the box looking for... Oh, and Kelby hits the post. And Scotland have a massive, massive let-off. Saibari on the ball for Morocco. They want more. Bouhaddi to Abde. Laid forward. Here's El Kaabi. Moroccan magic. And Morocco finally lead this game 1-0 down, 2-1 up. And El Kaabi, brilliant finish under Craig Gordon. Similar position, and Gordon, yeah, you're not getting down for that. It's unfortunate. But Scotland will have it all to do next week against Brazil in New York. Will the round of 32 await, or will it be a last minute gasp? Bouhaddi into Salah Eddine. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. El Kaabi. Laid forward. Great little run. Here's Abde again. And that is out of sight for Morocco now. Abde with another. Marvellous play from Morocco. And Scotland. They always knew it was going to be a hard task playing the African champions. But they're going to have to face Brazil on the last match day. And that is a huge, huge test. Here's Gannon Doak. Scotland straight out of the blocks. They want something. Corner for Scotland. 5 to go. And John McGinn, well, he's been quiet all afternoon. And you can see the look on his face actually as well. He knows that there's something. McGinn whipping it in. McTominay's there. Ferguson down for Che Adams. And it's cleared up and away by Morocco. And that is Scott McKenna. Clever little play. McGinn. Here's McTominay. Missed foot. Che Adams. Oh! Yassine Bounou. What a save. Here comes Amrabat off for Unahi. You know, they've got a big test against Haiti next. A chance to top the group potentially too for Morocco. Ferguson whipping it in. McTominay! Yassine Bounou. Great save again. And this is surely going to be it now. It is. Moroccan. Absolute brilliance. In Vancouver, Scotland are going to have to face Brazil to see where they end up in this group. And if they top the group, it's even better. But it is a big, big task. Abde with a double for Morocco. First double scorer of this World Cup on our Westie TV coverage. But at full time then, Scotland 1, Morocco 3.